Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's been a wild ride. I feel like I've just been dying over and over and over again over the last weeks. What I wanted to share today is I haven't been speaking. That's not what I want to share, but I haven't been speaking really much or being on my phone much or seeing anyone. I've been really isolated as I've been moving through this death portal, this dark night of the soul again, whatever you want to call it. But this morning I was meditating and this being came through, this energy, and I heard, "And darkness shall descend upon the earth." It doesn't come in waves. It comes in whispers. Within the minds, leading you astray, or leading the people astray. I'm trying to remember the exact words. Into the corridors of their own minds. And I kind of cut off the channel because I got like uncomfortable with the presence of this energy. I never felt it before, and I was just like, I wasn't like expecting that to come through. But on my walk, I've just been sitting with that, and what that meant. And then I was Googling what Bible verses said similar things about darkness descending upon the earth. And I was reading all the Bible verses that were similar. And there's one about, and the darkness descended, or whatever, the darkness fell upon Egypt for 3 days, and no one could see each other. But the Israelites had light within their dwelling. And when I read that, I could feel that the darkness it's not physical darkness, it's darkness within us. It's darkness, it's an energy, it's something. Oh, it also says a darkness that could be felt. That's what it says. A darkness fell upon upon Egypt, and it could be felt, and no one could see each other. And the darkness, what is happening in the world right now, what we're moving through, what we are purging through, as we are all going through this collective, as the earth is going through a collective dark night of the soul, we are also going through these waves of dark nights of the soul. And we come up for air, we emerge, and then we dive back, and we come up for air, and we emerge, and we're being purified in the womb of the Divine Mother over and over and over again, stripped of all that is false. And when I was reading that Bible verse, I was feeling the energy of what's happening right now, and how, the darkness is what is being purged. And as it is present, when it is present, which it has been for a very long time upon the earth, but it's very strong right now as it's being purged, and it can be felt. We are feeling it. We are all feeling it, for the most part, within ourselves. And it's not something really that's outside of us. Yes, our collective, the world around us, may be mirroring what's inside of us, but everything that is happening inside of us. The demons we are facing are inside of us. The shadows we are facing are inside of us. And they come in the form of thoughts. They come in the form of programs. It comes in the form of, it's mostly thoughts. These energies come in and play games with us through the mind, lie to us, deceive us, and try to feed the energy of the illusion that has kept us under this sleeping spell for so long. And this is what we're moving through. We're breaking the spell piece by piece. Death and rebirth after death and rebirth. We're breaking the spell. And this is not easy work. This is what we came here for. I just want to return back to that. I'm a little scattered today, so I'm sorry about that. It's just where I'm at right now. But I just want to go back to that Bible verse where in that same passage it says, but the Israelites had light within their own dwelling. So they were able to see through it. And that light it's talking about, it's not a light in their houses, it's a light in their dwelling, in their own bodies. And this is what we're doing, the light warriors, the people that are on this mission. We're all on this mission in one way or another. But the ones that are aware that they're of what is happening and are seeing through the illusion and are doing this inner work somewhat consciously and aware of what they're doing. And you don't need to be conscious of what you're doing. You just need to trust what's happening to you, what's happening through you and for you. Because there's not really doing in this. It's surrendering to the process that is just happening through you. And the more you surrender, the quicker you move through it with ease. Well, maybe not with ease. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. But definitely not with ease. But it happens easier when we don't attach so much and we let the emotions move through us. The grief, the pain, the suffering of the world that we're purging through our own bodies. To just be with it and trust it. And even if it takes you so deep that you can't see the light anymore, know that you are the light. You're the light that is diving into hell to shine a light on the darkest places of humanity. And it's all within you. Everything you do within your own being, within your own vessel, within your own body, you are doing for all of humanity. So don't doubt yourself and don't doubt the work you are doing, because you are doing powerful work, even if you don't see it, even if you don't believe in it, even if you don't know it. You are doing powerful work. You are the light. You are the light in the dwelling place. You are the light. It exists within your body. And this is what you came here for. This is the prophecy. We are living the prophecy in so many different cultures, in the Mayan cultures, in the Bible, and you know, they all have their different story of the prophecy and said in the different ways and different riddles and different parables for us to decode. But it's happening here. It's happening now in our own bodies, through our own bodies. And yeah, I just want to return back to the other piece of that Bible verse as well, where it says, like the one when the darkness fell upon the earth and it could be felt, they could not see each other. The darkness is the veil, is the illusion, is the shadow aspect of humanity, of ourselves. And when we are not in the embodiment of our light, we cannot see each other. We are only seeing shadows. We are seeing our own perception through our own shadows. If we have not shone the light and embodied the light within us and cleared our own shadows, we are going to see the world around us through the perception of our own shadows. Everything around us is a projection of what's inside. What's inside. So when we hold darkness within us, and we haven't purified it, we all hold darkness within us. We all hold light and dark within us. But when we have fed the darkness and we haven't shed the darkness through love, through the anchoring in the light that is within us and expanding the light within us, and dissolving the illusions and coming back to love and breaking our hearts open, when we have not begun to do that work, or we haven't done enough of that where we are able to see clearly, we are blinded to the truth. We are blinded by the illusion that is created by the illusion that is still operating within us, the programming that we are separate, the beliefs, all of that represents whatever you could call it. I don't like to use the biblical terms of like Satan and stuff, but it is the dark force that is operating in the world. It is facing your own inner demons, your thoughts. We don't take them so seriously sometimes, and we just think they're thoughts, but are they? What thoughts are you feeding? What programming are you feeding? Are you constantly thinking of what they're doing? Oh my God, look at them. It's not they, it's not you, it's us, it's one, it's all you. It literally is all you. There is no separation. That's the biggest illusion of all. And when you start to see that and feel that and embody that more and more and more, the illusion fades and you begin to see a totally different world around you. You begin to perceive the world totally different. You may be standing right beside someone else, but you perceive and you see the world. It's like you're wearing the person beside you might be wearing glasses that changes the world, and it's all distorted, and they're seeing something totally different than you're seeing. And you're seeing beauty, and you're seeing love, and you're seeing suffering, and you're seeing it all, and you're feeling it all inside of you as you. You feel there's no separation. You look at that person and you see you in their eyes. You look at that tree and you feel you in it. You look at the animal and you feel their emotions as yours. You feel their being as yours. You feel their soul as yours. And this is what we are stepping into. This is what we are remembering, our oneness. And this is how peace returns to the world. As we purge this darkness, the illusions, the stories, the lies we've been told that have been running like a program, like a virus in our system for generations, as we purge that, we see the truth. And as we see and feel and know the truth, we can no longer do harm to another being. We can no longer be lustful. We can no longer be greedy. It's all just love. Because when you return to your divine blueprint, to the truth of who you are, you cannot possibly harm another being, because you feel the world as yourself. When the world hurts, you hurt. When an animal hurts, you hurt. When the earth is hurting, you hurt. You cannot mine, you cannot take and rape the earth, or you can't harm anymore because you feel it all in your own body. And this is what I've been experiencing, and it's getting deeper and deeper and deeper by the day, and it's intense, it's strong. There's days that it feels like I don't have the strength to feel everything. And then I feel it anyways, because what choice do we have? It is the only choice. And numbing has become way more painful when I feel such grief coming through my body that's not even, well, it is mine because I'm all of it, but when there's nothing actually happening in my life that is causing grief, and it's just deep grief that is ripping through my body. And I don't want to feel it. There's sometimes I'm tired and I don't want to feel it. And sometimes it feels like we're carrying it alone. And sometimes you feel so alone in it. You feel like no one understands. And you feel like if you tell anyone, they're going to think you're crazy or you're too much. So if you're going through it, I get it. And you're not the only one going through it. I know others that are going through this. And it's also beautiful at the same time. It's also beautiful. It's so crazy. And there is a level of bliss. There is a level of ecstasy when you're diving into those places within yourself. Even if they're breaking your heart open and it feels like it's ripping you in half from the inside out. In those moments, there is still ecstasy in that feeling. Because to feel means to be alive. And when you've spent so much of your life, and who knows how many generations back have spent their life numbing and avoiding just to survive. But we are the ones that chose to be here now, to be part of the generation that feels it all. This is the shift. This is the great awakening. It's happening through your body. And you chose to be here. You chose to feel it. And if you are a super sensitive being, or you feel that you aren't, you know, years ago I didn't think I was super sensitive, but I had learned how to cope with being sensitive to survive, like so many of our ancestors have, and so many of the people still now are doing. I learned how to cope, how to shut it off, I couldn't feel anything. I could barely cry. I coped, I shut it off with drinking, with smoking weed, with movies, with food, with sex, with whatever I could. I kept myself numb and cut off from my own divinity, cut off from my greatest power, which is feeling, which is what the agenda is to keep us disconnected from our power. And part of that power is feeling. Our greatest tool, our greatest power is feeling. We are feeling beings. Because when we feel it all, the will cannot be pulled over our eyes. When we feel the non-separation and we continue to feel and feel and feel and feel over and over and over again, no matter how hard it is, we transmute pain into power. We transmute the grief into love. We transmute it all. It's turning this dark sludge within our bodies into light. And we're purifying our bodies through feeling. Purifying. We're becoming lighter, energetically, physically. We're making more space for the light to enter. We're expanding our light. So feeling is our greatest power. But it's not easy. Especially when we have lived most of our lives and the generations before us lived most of their lives numbing. Because now, for the feelers, for the ones that are willing to dive into the depths of their own being and to feel everything that moves through their body, you're not only feeling you're not only feeling your emotions, you're feeling everything that has never been felt, your whole lineage. And then it goes out further than that. You know, you begin just feeling your stuff, your emotions, your unprocessed pain, your unprocessed trauma. And then it branches out and you start to feel all your ancestors, your family, alive and deceased, as yourself. You feel them as you. You feel the non-separation. You feel the emotions they had, the experiences they had. And then it expands beyond that. And you feel the world, you feel the collective. And you feel the great pain and suffering that this collective is holding, that this collective is releasing through our own bodies. And the more of us that are willing to feel, the lighter it gets for the rest of the world. Because as we feel, we are transmuting it all into light. So the more people that are turned on, so to say, where their light has been turned on, and they say, remember, I'm here for it. I'll feel it all for you. I'll feel it all for me. When that gets turned on and you start shining your light and you start helping by feeling and expressing and sharing and creating, just simply feeling, another person steps in and helps to carry the weight that we're carrying, to transmute what is being transmuted through our own bodies. And it's happening regardless. But when there's awareness in it, and there's surrender in it, it makes such a big difference. And it's all perfect. It's all gonna be okay. We've already won this. I know that. We've already won this. We are just experiencing the waves that got us to the shore. And all we have to do is feel it. But we are on our way. We're there. We're there. We are just experiencing the waves. So let the waves wash through you. And know that there's nothing that you can't handle that moves through your body. Even if it feels like you can't. Even if it feels like you're not strong enough. Even if it feels like you're alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. Your ancestors, the angels, so many beings of light are watching, are supporting, unseen and seen. All aspects of your soul. And every other human being is going through this in their own way. I'm going through it. And some days I don't know which way is up and which way is down. Some days I feel like I'm so deep that I can't see the light. But I always emerge for air. And I always come up to the sun again. And feel the light and remember again who I am and why I'm here until the next deep dive. And I think at some point the deep dives will be done once we've fully cleansed, purified our own beings. Once we've birthed this new earth, this new frequency, this new way of being through our own bodies. But first we must empty ourselves out. You know, Ram Dass talks about this, Alan Watts talks about this, so many spiritual teachers talk about. We gotta empty the cup first before we can fill it. Ram Dass talks a lot about this. We have to empty out the shadows and the illusions and the lies and the programming and the stories, the pain and the suffering before we can fill it. But it naturally fills. As we empty this out, we like unclog this fountain that is inside of us that's just been clogged by all this junk. And it starts to flow more and more. This life force that lives within each and every one of us begins to flow stronger and stronger as we empty ourselves out of all the garbage. And the waters run clear within us. And we begin to see clearer and feel clearer. And our hearts expand and open more and more and more until we literally are bursting with light. Until the light is shining through our very eyes. So trust the process. Feel all the feelings. Don't attach to it so much. And I know that's hard when you're really in it, you know. When you're really in it, you kind of forget about everything else, and all there is just that thing that you're processing. But just remember, these words have come up for me a lot over the last weeks as I've been moving through so much. And this too shall pass. Whatever you're going through, if it's a moment of high or if it's a moment of low. And this too shall pass. So embrace whatever is there, because it is what is needed for you in this now moment. If it's pain, if it's suffering, if it's joy, if it's love, don't cling to it. Let it be, witness it, feel it. Do your best to be grateful for it, because it's happening for you, through you, not to you. It's all for you. It's all liberating you in one way or another. And let it go when it's time to let it go. Feel it, transmute it, whatever it is. Because this too shall pass. The only promised thing is everything is always changing. The only sure thing is everything is always changing. Nothing will stay the same. Nothing will ever stay the same. And we're living through the biggest transformation the world has ever seen. This earth has ever seen. And it's all happening right now. In you, in me, in your sisters, your brothers, your father, your mothers, the animals, nature, the trees, the earth. There is not a single blade of grass that is not being changed and moved and shifted through this frequency change, through this shift in consciousness that is taking place. Because it's all consciousness. The water is consciousness, the trees are consciousness, the earth is consciousness. The animals are consciousness. It's all consciousness, which is God, which is the divine. It's all consciousness. You are just consciousness in a body that is also just consciousness. And the consciousness is shifting and changing. And if it's all consciousness, which it is, that means nothing will stay the same or untouched by this, because consciousness itself is changing, is shifting. So all things too are shifting and changing. So embrace the change, because it is bringing you somewhere more beautiful than you can imagine in this moment. But we must walk through our own hell to get to heaven. And it's all within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Hell is within you. It's not a place you go. It's one of the greatest lies we've been told, so that we never discover the truth and take back our power in our lifetime, when we hold out and wait our whole lives to experience heaven, when it's right here in front of us, inside of us. It's a state of being. When we face our own inner demons and purify ourselves, and we come home to the truth of who we are, to our own divinity, we then experience heaven all around us, within us. We are no longer projecting and perceiving the world through our distortions. We are projecting heaven out onto the world from within, because that is what we are experiencing within us. There is nothing outside of us that we have to do so much. It's all inside first. Ram Dass also talks about the only thing that we can ever do for anyone else is work on ourselves. And that is the truth. Really. The only way we can relieve the suffering in the world is to relieve it within ourselves. The hate, the war, dissolve it within ourselves, the racism, all of it. It's all a reflection of what's inside of us. And we cannot fix it without dissolving it within ourselves. This truly is an inner game. An inside job. That's the word I wanted to say. It's an inside job. So whatever it is you're seeking, whatever power you're looking for, it's in you. It's in you. It's always been in you. The worthiness you're looking for, the validation you're looking for, the love that you're looking for, it all starts in you. You become it first, and the world will reflect it. You become the love you're seeking, and it will reflect in it all around you. You become the peace, and it will reflect all around you. Just breathe through it. Just breathe through it. Whatever it is. Breathe through it. Breathe with the earth. Breathe with your body as an extension of the earth. And know that it's just passing through. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, it's just passing through. So don't attach to it, just feel it. Scream it out, cry it out, write it out, laugh it out, speak it out. Feel it, just be with it, whatever you need to do to just let it move through. Anyways, I hope this message feels supportive, shines a light on whatever you're moving through. And I think that's all I have for today, for now. Much love, soul fam.